and I'm gonna tell it.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for that, Lindsay Rose. Jesse, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Y'all, if you could, if that clicking noise starts again today, I'll try to pay more attention to the chat because apparently Joneson was trying to let me know that yesterday morning and I missed it. So I'm listening back to my stream yesterday, and I don't know if aliens were trying to communicate with me, what was happening with my microphone. Since everybody's wearing their tinfoil hats, we'll just go with aliens. Hey, Elle, Grandma Sherry, Chaos Queen, Popcorn, Tripper, Marlena, Okie, K Cam. The streets are on fire, and we are here to do our little morning coffee club. No, I'm not saying coffee club. Bullhorn Betty ruined that. Hey, Blue, Linda Lou. Everybody, come on in. You too, Granny. The conspiracies. Okay. I, I was listening to Truth. What? What? I'm going to wait a while before I get into the heavy talking. What kind of. What are they talking about over there? So there is a channel called Crimology. They are trying to pin. We're back to the brookie cookie of it all. Well, they are. I'm not. They're trying to pin Brookie Cookie on somebody named Crimology. I have no clue who she is. And I'm sitting there listening to them. I'm about 20, 30 minutes in. And I'm just like, these are just three bored adults. To me, sounds like they're trying to take the heat off of cram it and look over here, not over there. It just didn't seem authentic. It just seemed like a bunch of made up crap. He was Tripper. Now I'm not done with it, so I got to go back and listen. Good morning. Oh, just ran out of tinfoil, so I'm coming in unprotected. Oh God. Hey, Lacey. So was he saying crimology to reality? I think he's accusing crimology of being reality wins and responsible for the Brookie Cookie account. It's early. I'm just on my third cup of coffee. Y'all don't come for me with my coffee drinking. Hey, Irish. Hey, Alicia. Good morning. There's Pixie. Yes, it does seem sus, as the kids say. Poor reality. The fact they're trying to put all this on reality is so silly to me, and just the way people will blindly believe those three goons over there in their wild tales. It cracks me up. He is. There is something so off-putting about him. Ooh. And was he wearing makeup? I'm being serious. That's a serious. Was he wearing makeup last night? Laugh out loud. Now she's crimology. No, the Daily. Yes. Yeah, it's getting kind of, I mean, look, nonsense was bad with her conspiracy theories. I think those three might outdo her. Hey, Metal Clips. Hey, Maggie Marie. Reality Win says, I'm not no one, but reality wins. That's, I know. I don't think anybody really believes that. I really don't. I think it's a deflection. It's a tactic. Heck, it's a tactic to get all that heat off of Cram It. But what happens is sometimes you just got to take your heat and wait for it to go away because nothing lasts on the internet more than 3 days. I mean, sometimes it comes back around, but really, just let Cram It. And hold on. Before we get into Jay, let me find Angela Clips and Giggles. She posted something. So I guess Karama Reels is not denying who she is. Hold on. So from what I'm reading here, let me share screen. Hey, Bubblegum, Zero Jules, Jones, and I don't know who Crimology is. Chasing does, and Chasing said that doesn't track. So Angela Clips and Giggles. Let me make sure I'm sharing. Y'all can see it. Let me make it bigger. The Chroma Reels, aka Minnie. I think you owe Brittany a public apology, not a private truce. Yep. Okay. So I was reading in the comments that this email was sent to Brittany yesterday from Minnie, also known as Chroma Reels. I can't do this anymore. I'd rather keep this between us. Oh, ain't that convenient? This is going way too real life for me. I was never for that. I just enjoyed working with AI and doing reports on your stream. On your streams, we're full of things to do. I'm sorry, this has gone too far and I'm sick of it. I bet you are. It's too ugly for me. People are trying to dox me. Who? Who's trying to dox you? And I haven't done the stuff that other people have done. I promise. I don't go that far. I just like playing with AI, honestly. This is what happens when you give AI to senior citizens. Hellfire. I like teaching myself new things. Anyway, I'm rambling because I'm upset. Now they're trying to say I'm someone I'm not and doxing someone who has nothing to do with it. I'm over it. I'm done. Can we call a private truce? Excuse you? So privately, you want to call a truce with Brittany. Why is that? So you can publicly keep making these strange videos about her? You got a lot of nerve, lady. You have a lot of nerve. I can't do this anymore. And who, let me see what y'all are saying. Anybody want to tell me who's trying to dox her? No one, I haven't seen anyone trying to dox this woman. They just found your voice. That's not a dox. Wait a minute, what are y'all talking about? Thank you, Grandma. Thank you, Joneson. Yeah, we saw a little bit of it. Zero Jules, do you remember Crimology? I don't remember her. Yeah, she was the one that exactly none your business on the web. She was the one saying for certain that she knew who Chroma Reels was, but she wasn't going to dox her. But this is the email again that she sent to Brittany. She can't do this anymore. She just wants to privately call a truce. Very convenient. But you were having a good old time, wasn't you, when you were making that weird bondage? No, that shit, that was weird. And I say something to you about it, and you lose your mind. Go write me a Shut up. Hey, Lindsay. Who was? She was cussing me. Oh yeah, yeah. Uh, Nonsense. Yes, vaguely. She was from the Summer Wells. Really, and I was. I don't know who she is though, and I'm familiar with the Summer Wells community. Hey, blessings. Well, did anybody? Good morning, Allie. Did anybody watch the Jay? Did y'all watch Jay last night? I did. I had to go back to the beginning because I wanted to understand why she even dropped that screenshot from the Discord in the first place. Okay, if reality is crimeology, then she has a split personality and can be meaner than hell. I don't think it's her. Oh, okay. Some people do that, man. They'll watch, not say anything, and then they came out. Hey, Sally, Crama and Cram It, whatever they're pretending to be. This is really weird. All of this has gotten weird. I'm shy. You're right. I'm shy. I make bondage videos. Get real. Hey, chaos. Everything was done publicly. Yeah, but wants a truce to be private. Weird. Why? And I don't blame Brittany. I really don't for showing everybody that email, you weirdo. I saw it too. Couldn't be me. Now, some people went in there to ask questions, but I can't do it. But I will listen. And I'm going to pull it up. I will drop her link in the chat. We're not going to play the whole thing. She was live for a while, 4 hours. The most important part to me is this whole Discord stuff. Hey, CJ, good morning. Glad to see y'all coming through. Did I see Blue Lazarou? I think I did. Off to a meeting. Okay, chasing. Have fun. Let me get a drink of my coffee. Hey, Shelly. Snazzy Trinket says, this is nothing but an attempt to ruin any and all support BJ has since BJ won't walk away, in my opinion. She don't have to walk away. I think it's kind of weird that people think that they can bully people around on here. She don't have to. She ain't my favorite person, but she has a right to be here like anyone else. That's my opinion. Not everybody agrees with it. Good morning, Without Borders. Jiggy, hey, hon. It was nice to see Jay and Brittany apologize to one another. If it works for them, great. She's more forgiving than I am. Let's see. Watching Jay's Then Truth. The Observer. Wait a minute. I clicked on the wrong one. Watching Jay's Then Truth. The Observer will always see the light bulb moments. I've got questions, particularly to Jay. Something ain't mathematically correct here. Ooh, I don't know. Hey, Zero Jewel, so good to see you. You're always here, you and Grandma. I know I go live very early for a lot of you all, but for those of you over in the UK, it's perfect timing. But for a lot of us here, it's early, but I do appreciate that y'all show up as best you can. That's right. The enemy of my enemy is my friend around here. I got news for y'all. That is not your enemy's enemy, is not your friend. Yeah. So, Jay went live last night to answer some questions, which I was happy about. Because I didn't understand why she had just dropped that Discord message, uh, putting Cram It out on Front Street, digging on Clue and Cletus. Hey, Teeny. Sorry. But she gets right into it. She says her hellos. Let me go back a little bit because she doesn't take too long to get into it.
DMing people that I didn't even know she was DMing.
This is about Cram It.
Play Jay. Anyways, so I made a community post because, first of all, I was accused of doing some things that I didn't do, and I shared just one little tidbit to show where the digging came from. And it wasn't me. The information I received was unsolicited. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the chat because I am reading the chat. You feel lost today?
I'll continue to ask that too, Alicia, because that's a legit question.
Lost. But I made a post where Cram It was digging on Illuminati and shared just a little tidbit of the information that Cram It was bringing into my Discord and DMing people that I didn't even know she was DMing.
Hey, mate.
You want to know who dug up all of Clue's old TikToks? Cram It. You want to know who sent fake emails to Beach? Cram It.
So Jay says, you want to know who did all the digging on Clue and Cletus's TikTok? Cram It. And I guess Cram It was that's who they were talking about when they made that community wall post talking about a strange couple on YouTube. That would be Clue and Cletus. Cram It has admitted that they'd done some digging. And also emails to Brittany J, pretending to be Law and Crime and other people. I'm sorry, this type of behavior doesn't just go away. I don't think somebody just wakes up one morning because they got called out and they're like, oh man, I feel so bad I did all that. I think you're just sorry you got caught.
I don't even know who allegedly Krama is, so that would be a big fat no. I'm not sure, but I think impersonating Law and Crime might be a crime itself.
Yeah, it was easy to find, is what I heard. A lot of people found it.
Hey, good Nunya. Why not? Why bring it out now? Oh, I'm going to explain why I brought it out now, because I think that's the context that's missing.
It is.
Is that I just, out of the blue, just threw that out there just because. I'm going to start at the beginning. And the beginning is, I've never fucked with Karama Reels because I don't like her. I've never liked her. And mainly it was because of the fuck shit with Terry Lynn.
Oh, I was going to ask, did you ever talk to her? That could have been a reason. We heard them voice notes.
Karama Reels and Terry Lynn go back years. I don't trust Terry Lynn. Therefore, I don't trust Karama Chronicles. I don't know. Cram It told me that she's watched me since Brian Laundrie days. So I'd like to know who she was then. Because she wasn't Cram It back then. That's weird, right? So it started out with that. Then Karama Reels made videos about me. Okay? And then, after the fallout, Karama Reels publishes an AI song. A love song, if you will, for Cram It. That calling Cram It her bitch, quote unquote, her bitch.
Oh, I think I kind of remember that. It was very strange. Like they get a little excited about these newfounded friendships on here. Look, Pearl, Eliza, Tanga, those are my girls. I ain't writing them a love song. You understand me? Let's see what y'all are saying. Hey, Doodles. Hey, Vivian. If getting called out humbles you, I'm good with that. Yeah, that'll be a good thing if it humbles you, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel when people apologize after they're called out. I mean, this was just back in November she was digging. Hey, Tess. Right. Yeah, it's a lot. But hey, Tanga. Tanga's just telling him, I'm not writing you a love song.
Don't fuck with my bitch. Kramit said allegedly Krama Reels is the same person. What? Confused. She said she's watched me since.
There's so many allegedlys now. Like Earth renamed herself allegedly Earth or something. There's allegedly speculating. There's allegedly Krama. Stop with the allegedlys. People are definitely getting confused with all the allegedlys.
Laundry days. So I don't know who she was back then. So she makes this song like, don't fuck with Kramit. Kramit's my bitch. And I'm just like thrown back because Kramit knew I didn't fuck with Krama Reels.
Sorry, Tang.
Okay. When I spoke to Kramit about Krama Reels, Kramit told me she had spoke to Krama Reels one time on the phone and helped her with some AI videos. I have the messages. She misled me to believe that they weren't friends. Okay. So then my mind starts churning, right? So I ask her about it.
Now your mind don't churn, it turns. Ugh.
And I say, why is she making this song about you? I thought you weren't even friends with her. And she said, what? Then she's caught in this where some people thought she was friends with her. Well, I was told directly that she wasn't. And I don't read everything in my Discord.
Allegedly, Krama is allegedly
okay. So I go to her directly.
Hell, far people. Yeah, get allegedly off the name. It's confusing the people. I didn't know that. Some of these people, I don't know who they are.
And I say, hey.
I know, Kay. E.T. and Clue was easy to forgive all the frog AI weirdos that did the most. The ones that actually did the digging on them. Okay, there's allegedly speculating. Hold on, let me read her comment. Well, I am both allegedly speculating and allegedly Krama, but I think I'm getting out of Krama because this is too much impersonating and crime. Was you allegedly speculating like a while back? And you think, well, you want to leave like this sector, as most people call it, a community, which drives me insane. There'll be drama everywhere you go.
Are you? That actually was on TMZ, Miss Long. But anyways, I said, are you friends with this Krama Reels? Because something.
Oh, okay, Lindsay. She's innocent bystander. She has a true crime channel. Oh, I hate that she got dragged into this because everybody's getting these names mixed up.
What's going on? So I asked her about it, and that was when everything happened. And I asked Kramit to come into the voice chat.
Okay, hon.
And talk to everybody because
I am so sorry you're getting dragged into this because of your name, allegedly. I think what people are thinking is it's a play off of Brittany's channel name because a lot of people have done it. I'm sorry that that's happening to you who have you've always had that name. Hey, let me go back.
Because everybody was confused. Are you? That actually was on TMZ, Miss Long. But anyways, I said, are you friends with this Krama Reels? Because something's going on. So I asked her about it, and that was when everything happened. And I asked Kramit to come into the voice chat and talk to everybody because everybody was confused. Some people thought she was friends with her. Some people thought, like me, that she wasn't. She was lying to people. She was telling them different stories.
So she's saying that Kramit was telling different stories about Krama Reels. She was friends. She wasn't friends. Now, this is coming from Jay. We're just listening.
So she comes into the voice chat. She's asked about her friendship with the Krama Reels, and she's talking in circles. She ends up leaving the server, and then going straight to Buzzy and her buddy Krama Reels. And I was like, why would you think that I would be okay with this when this lady's making videos about me? Why would you think that it was okay? Kel says it was me that suggested we all go into voice and chat. No one was forced to. Well, right, because we were all typing. And I said, can't we just go, like,
Okay, her story tracks with Kramet's community wall post. They said that they go in and they talk to.
let's all go in there and talk. She wouldn't come in, wouldn't come in, wouldn't come in. She finally came in and was backed into a corner, left the server. And Kramit DM'd a lot of us. I'm now finding out, which made me go look at my DMs.
Okay, so this is what we're finally getting to, the part where she dropped. We'll put the screenshots on her community wall. And it's been struck. I heard it was struck. She didn't take it down. It was privacy struck. And Jay lets everybody know in that community wall post, pretty much she's got more. That's just the beginning. So Kramit, I don't know how this is going to work out for you. We'll see.
I haven't revisited the DMs with Kramit since the last DM I got from her.
Hey, Melissa.
Nobody believe. I don't care if you believe me or not from what I'm seeing. I don't even know who you are. But anyways, so I went and revisited my DMs, and then I remembered all the shit she sent me. All the shit she sent me about Truth, about Clue, messages with Buzzy. It goes on. And I thought, damn, here I am being accused of making an alt with Cluminati's ex, which I didn't do. But here's Kramit digging away, sending it.
All right. So there's her reasoning for dropping it. I feel like Jay is still feeling a way about how she was just drop kicked to the. They forgot about Jay when she did what she did with going in with that troll account, which was not Clue's ex. My God, it was Cam. So I think she's feeling a way about that. So she goes back to her DMs with Kramit and is like, watch this. Look at this. Look what this one's been doing. Yeah. Is that what I'm hearing? Because that's what I'm hearing. I ain't the only one back here doing shit. Oh, Kramit, the one who writes them AI songs that Rowena's dancing to in the morning with her husband. Yeah, well, look what she's been doing. It was a get back.
It's a God knows who, right? She sent it to me. In the context of the messages, if I were to share them, would show you I didn't ask for the shit.
Good morning.
So I went back in my DMs and I saw that one where she outed Clue, and that's why I shared it.
Yep.
Because my first instinct when I have a falling out with someone isn't to go back through DMs and read them. Everybody has alts. I don't give a damn. I'm not apologizing for having an alt anymore. That guy had sick thoughts, and that's why I went in there with him.
I do too, Tess. I do too. Testicles. Your name will always and forever crack me up and trip me up. I have a feeling people not involved in this debacle will be exposed by default. I do too. Well, I don't know how, but Truth had screenshots of Jay's Discord last night. And if I'm going to, I haven't watched enough of it yet to say where he got, but I'm just going to guess it came from Kramit. I don't know, but he had screenshots. That's how he came up with this wild theory that somebody named Crimology was reality wins, and also Brookie Cookie and doxed him and his wife. Look, I'm just going to set the record straight now. Nobody will convince me that he wasn't Brookie Cookie or his buddies over there. I think they know exactly who Brookie Cookie is. And I heard something about a public apology. You've lost your mind. Nobody's I will never believe that you all were not involved in the Brookia cookie account. You can do all the conspiracy tinfoil hat theories you want, making it sound like it's so serious. Look what I found. By God. So, you see that no, none of that is going to move me. That y'all told on yourselves. Look, I ain't doing it. I am not ever going to believe that anybody but one of them was Brookie Cookie. Listen, I'm what? I'm Push J brought truth, sick thoughts out publicly. Yeah. But at the same time, I'm kind of glad she did because it helped me understand it's just who he is. Creepy. He is. There's something telling y'all. Even people that don't like Brittany. Because I said this last night, y'all. Let me get a drink of my coffee. Last night I said this. Y'all will accept anybody that hates Brittany, makes clips about Brittany. As long as you hate her, you're welcome into the fold. They did this with Truth. There's going to be a day here where everybody's going to be like, Truth, you're weird. And we don't feel comfortable. I'm telling you. But they do this all the time. They allow these weirdos in, not knowing who they are, not knowing anything about them. And there's only so much you can know about somebody off the internet. I understand that. But no, if you hate Brittany, come on in. It's always the same thing. And I think they'll learn a lesson with Truth. Except for Clue and Cletus. They'll always be his buddy.
And he admitted it came from his freaking sick head. End of story. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if people are worried about me having an alt. I don't care. Because there are people on these streets that are doing nastier shit than having an alt. And after all the horse shit of being accused of making that stupid alt with Clue's ex, which no one bothered to look at the picture before they accused me, I deemed it appropriate to call out the ones who were actually doing the fuck shit. Does that make more sense? Why would I immediately come out with
Yeah, 317 in here. If you haven't yet, please take a moment to hit the like.
Messages from Kramit? Do you think that was my main concern when all the shit hit the fan, was to go in my DMs?
Oh, I
no,
hate that.
It's not.
Thank you, Without Borders. Mallory needs to get a life. Girl, you're doing too much. You were a mod and a friend of Brittany's back in 2022. We are now in 2026, and you're still running up on any panel that'll have you doing your YouTube tour and then you got Truth asking weird questions about, does a kid sleep in the bed with her? Is it king size? Ooh. Let me see what y'all are saying. I do not believe Cletus hates Brittany. I honestly believe she stirs him in a way his girlfriend can't. A lot of people believe that. I don't know what to think about it. Oh no, we'll look for it here in a minute. Devil's Advocate. Wait a minute. Kramit Chroma Reels work with AI. Could this be fake receipts? Which ones?
Yeah, what was said, thought by him was fucking vile. And I don't give a shit. Yep, it was made up to corner me into a panel to get me ambushed. But hey.
You were so innocent yourself. Now, come on, Jay. Go under your... Why didn't you just ask it like... Whatever.
If they want to stick with people who dig on them, go for it.
What's that date?
You want to know who brought out all of Clue's old TikToks?
What's that date, Wolfie? I feel like that must mean something, but I don't know what it means.
Cletus. Yeah, your name's no longer Cletus. It's Clitus because I think you have
Oh,
one.
Madison. Okay. Morning, hikers.
So if anybody needs any more context, I'm right here, willing to answer any questions.
You know, that's a good question. Let's pull up the chat. Why do I always wait? Because the chat's the best part to read.
I'm not going to share my entire conversation with Kramit, but what you saw is just the tip of the iceberg.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Thank you, Wolfie. That was Crimology's creation date. Gotcha. When they made their account. So they've been here since 2010. And you got Clue, Cletus, and Truth over there trying to turn her into Brookie Cookie. I don't know. I don't know how they make these leaps. I don't think they believe that they're real. I know that they don't because I know that they know they're Brookie Cookie. One of them were.
Oh, Kramit, do you think Duty Ron would like to know that you impersonated his team and emailed BJ and said you were going to copyright strike her?
Oh my God. What? What? That wasn't Duty Ron? What? I remember that. That was Kramit impersonating Duty Ron? What? Do you all remember when that happened? Hey, Frankie. I remember it too. But that was Kramit? I thought it was weird that Duty Ron would even give a about what a Brittany J was doing. I always thought that was weird and something wasn't right about that whole situation. Now that makes sense. Kramit did that. I don't know. This is weird. They're out here doing the most, making up these fake email accounts, emailing people behind the scenes under different names. Y'all don't find this creepy? I find it very disturbing. Like you have nothing better to do with your day than this. The fuck, man?
I wonder.
That's a good question.
Prime, the fake email that you made up and put
Right.
warning number 2 to BJ?
Allegedly speculating. Exactly. Man, see, it's too much. That's a charge. BJ was, wait a minute, doing bad on her own. That's exactly right. I've always said this. Brittany will do her own. Why do you all go in and try to help her and make things worse? Like, it's all just weird to me. It's just too weird. Now I sound like
Send it to me after you emailed it to her. It was Kramit. Yes.
Wow.
Signed it from Law and Crime.
That
Law and Crime heading, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Duty Ron, too. That wasn't Duty Ron that emailed Beach.
Wow. I'm getting woke up now. I missed that last night.
I don't know what it is, but she's capable of some major fuck shit, let me tell you. Who is Kramit? I always thought it was Cletus. No, it's a chick.
People thought Kramit, and I remember this for a long time. I always thought it was a dude too, because they're. And why were people so impressed by a frog with sunglasses and a leather jacket, an AI version with a microphone, making like people were really impressed by this? Wait. Let me get more woke up here. What the hell? People are insane.
It's a girl who
Truth
talks to
show.
Chroma Reels on the daily, and they both make AI videos together. And then if you go to Chroma Reels, was friends with Lady Freedom, somebody named Grace's Gavels, and all these other people, Clench the Pearls, all these people got together with a blob video and faked it for Nancy Grace in Sebastian's name.
See,
they're cool with that.
That too. Are y'all just, I'm not talking to y'all in my chat. Like, I haven't had enough coffee to formulate a sentence correctly, and I understand that. I'm over here sounding like B. Tim. It's weird. It's crazy. So believe me, I'm aware that I'm struggling here. But let me hear that again.
Got together with a blob video. Somebody named Grace's Gavels, and all these other people, Clench the Pearls, all these people got together with a blob video and fake.
Wait a minute. What? Melissa, where? Let me find it. Soup, I think you should go through the screenshot so you and everyone has context of what's being discussed. Where? Here? Or somewhere else? Or what Jay's talking about? Hold on. The screenshots over at Truths. Hold on. Jones, not that I've seen so far. I just think the narrative being pushed with them is the issue. I'll message you. Okay. Yeah, I don't know yet what we're talking about. Truths Live. Okay. Okay. I thought that might be what you're talking about. So what do you think?
For Nancy Grace in Sebastian's name.
I know.
They're cool with that. I know some of you don't watch these people.
And I'll have to sit there and watch Truth and listen to, and I did a little bit this morning, but I think it fried my brain. And listen to freaking Cletus. And then you got the wildebeest over on the side talking about, and whoever's mothers are alive. I said what I said. So I got to listen. Oh, God. I'll need emotional support listening to that whole live.
But it's important for the ones that do to hear what I have to say. It also wasn't Dolly that emailed Brittany. Probably her too.
Same, Melissa. What I saw. Yeah.
They're playing games and fucking with everyone. Thanks, Michelle.
Trooper, you correct.
Yeah, be glad you don't. And then for drama, they all went to Buzzy's panel and swept it under the rug, and Chroma Reels was born because Minnie with a bow was called out. When did you know about Kramit doing these things? Was this in your DM when you went back? No.
Okay, now tell the truth, Jay. When did you know?
I knew after.
Oh, dang it.
For the fallout, she did it. Or I knew when she did it.
You knew. Oh, okay. You knew when she did it.
Oh, that's weird moments. Yeah, we tried to talk to Kramit. We trusted Kramit. We were lied to. We were sent all this stuff. I'm finding out that people I didn't even know were sent things by her pertaining to Clue and Buzzy. I had no idea.
Okay, if that is true, which I do believe it, because Kramit, you're just, the more and more the days go on, you and your girl Chroma are coming out to be real weirdos. Why are you over there acting like you love the bee, you love the hive, and you love cluing them when something ain't right here? Clearly, you really don't like these people, or you wouldn't be digging on them like this or talking shit about them in other discords. What is this pretend? I don't get, is it just because of Brittany J? Like, I need a psychologist to come in and study this and break this down to me like I am 5. What is wrong with these people? Why are they so weird? And why is it just centered around one person? You ain't gotta like Brittany. Damn it. That is clear. Okay, I get that. But why does your hate and disdain for her, and do some of y'all really hate her? Because if you're behind the scenes emailing her, Krama, Reels, Minnie, whatever, why are you're like emailing her behind the scenes, then you're coming out here acting like you can't stand her because you just want to make AI videos. Something is severely wrong with this sector. And I'm in it. But I would love for somebody to come in and study this. Just study it and break it down to me like I'm 5. Now, I understand the basics. Hate makes you stupid. So they all have this hate for one person. But how did I'm going to need more coffee.
Who all
I'll
she
be
was
right
pulling into
back.
this. Why did independent thinker? Why did you trust Kramit? I don't know. I just did. Thing that I thought about. I just liked her. That's all. You're crazy. Maybe in Discord. Yeah. I mean, I tell my Discord all can be seen by anybody. Respectfully, so you didn't have a problem with it at that time. Why not call them out then if you knew? Because I really didn't give a fuck then. I had my own shit going on, yo.
Okay, Jay, you didn't get fucked. Let me ask y'all something. Did this happen when this was the Bullhorn Betty network? Did they go this far with Bullhorn Betty? 13 minutes behind, but I also thought Crimeology. Yeah, that's what they said. She came from the Summer Wells community. In fact, okay, that must have been a bad one because one of my mods got that out quick, fast, and in a hurry. Thank you. And I know who that mod is, so I trust him. Yeah, I do too, because I don't trust all this. Yeah, I mean, I believe some of what she's saying about Kramit and Krama, but she just admitted right here that she knew at the time and she really didn't give a fuck because she had her own life going on. So you were okay with this as long as you had the same hate for one person. And then when they kicked Jay, they forgot about Jay and kicked her out to the side and was done with her. All of a sudden, man, you know, the switch up is real. But we're going to listen to it.
I'm not everybody's fucking mom and dad on here. People are responsible for what they do.
Okay, that's true, Jay, but you are also responsible for what you allow. I said this last night. I'm not your teacher, your preacher. You mess up on here, I ain't coming on here to preach around to you. I get sick of that stuff. But also, you allowed this to be in your Discord, this person to be in your Discord, knowing that they were, and you were cool with Clue and Cletus, but you were okay with them digging and sending fake emails because you hated Brittany too at the time.
Hey, Dr. Vonda. But if I'm going to be accused of doing things,
Yeah, I know.
I think that it's only fair.
I knew it was you. I've always recognized your avatar. I think it's always stayed the same.
To show who was really doing things. You know what I mean? Stacy, not trying to start anything. No, she knows I said something bad. I called her a snake, Stacy. Is that I'm sure she's been called worse. I'm sure she's been called worse. Yeah, I'm okay, Dr. Vonda. I'm just straightening out some stuff. And what she...
Oh, yeah, they're trying to tie Reality Wins into being that Brookie Cookie account. Oh, my God. Like, you really cannot make this up. No, I take that back. You can. Clue, Cletus, and Truth can make it up. what I watched this morning. That's why I'm a mess on here right now, because I listened to them three dumbasses. My brain is fried.
She did was a snake move, and I deleted it. And yes, I did say I didn't say it,
It did, hikers.
but I would not.
Look, the sector was struggling already. Okay. Here come Clue and Cletus, and everybody is just like so excited by these two. I don't get it. They believe because she's loud, foul, and nasty that, oh, she's real. She's blunt. She's a real one. So they're all confused. Bless. I mean, look at the set. You can see how people get really lost around here. Um, and it's been worse since, because her and Cletus they're the absolute worst. But here's the thing: the subscribers allow it. It's like one thing at a time. They allow it. They're fine with it. They don't care what she says. They don't care what she does. They don't care if she doxes, whose dead mama she talks about. Did y'all see that screenshot where she said, I hope your mom is burning in hell, Brittany? And everybody's like, whatever. Where am I? Where am I?
I would not do that again, and I've already said that. It was a snake emoji, yeah. And I thought what she did to Kresha was pretty shitty. To take her.
And that right there, Jay, I found so, I got to be real, so fucking weak of you. You knew, you've been here a long time. When you left that message in Kresha's that it was going to be traced back to you, you cannot make another handle exactly just like somebody else has. You knew that. So why were you scared to tell? See, people like that, I don't trust. You said it in a public forum with 4,000 people in the chat that day. And then when somebody runs it back to the B, she's like, I don't believe she said it. Of course. But anyway, in the back of her mind, she knew the truth. She comes to you and she asks you about it and you lie about it. Why? Why? That's very snaky.
Copyrighted stream that was taken down to download it and then play it on her channel. I think that was shitty. Hey, Cindy.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, a snake emoji. And she acts like
Tripper. So, at the beginning of Sebastian's case, Clue mailed out many awareness bracelets for free to subs. Maybe they're scared of her. Could be. They're scared of being doxxed. I don't know what else they would be scared of. I mean, that's a good possibility. But they don't have to sit in there and cheer it on.
Like her world was, I mean, does this girl have thin skin? Because she sure as hell sits there and dishes it out.
Yeah, she's got thin skin.
I mean, did you see?
And dry hands. Have you heard her clap them hands at us lately?
Did you see what she said about Tiffany Marie?
Oh, God.
Please. We don't give a fuck. She can sure shovel it out, right? But a little snake emoji just sent her over the edge. We got to take Jay down. Jay. She should have directed.
You should have known that, Jay. You knew she was thin-skinned. Everybody, it's the general consensus around here. Everybody knows the B is thin-skinned. All that fake gangsta talk is exactly that. You should have known this. That snake emoji was going to send her over the edge. She can't handle it. She can dish it out, but dang, she can't take it.
Crush. Yeah, right. Well, and not only that, Higgins, even though Lauren struck her Crushes live on YouTube, it was still up for play on Facebook. So all you have to do is tell people that her live is still up on Facebook and they can watch it there. But no, the snake emoji had to take it and go live with it.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I thought it was a snake move.
It was a snake move. I'll agree with Jay on that. The bee goes live right over top of Kresha, which didn't do nothing to Kresha's number. She had 4,000 in chat. The bee had, I don't know, 200, but she didn't care. She was going to hog the internet anyway. It's just who the bee is. It was Kresha's story to tell, but here comes the bee acting like she owns it, just like she did case filings. If you don't come out here and tell it, I will.
And no, I didn't tell her.
YouTube, I am not playing the bee today, so do not turn my stream yellow. That was an impersonation. I swear, as soon as yellow,
Messaged me on DMs on Discord and said, "Did you say I was a snake?" I mean, clearly, I love you too, Dr. Rhonda. I mean, clearly she knew I said it. Clearly she knew I said it, and clearly she knew why.
Yes. So why didn't you just stand on it? Why? You said it in a chat where 4,000 people saw it. I mean, come on. We knew who you were talking about. The bee did too. So why didn't you just stand on it, Jay?
And then she wouldn't go up and talk to freaking Reality Wins. Right. It's like, come on.
Exactly, Indy.
Buzzy's still going after Tiffany Marie using chroma reels today. See?
I knew that would happen. I did. That video chroma reels made. I knew when the bee, which I haven't watched her yet, and we're not playing her over here. I'm sick of her. I knew when Chroma Reels made that video of a timeline using AI that the bee would play it. When I think it would be best if you just shut up, leave it alone. Bee.
Trash bags. Trash bags. She came to this platform with trash. She's still trash. I don't give a fuck. Put out whatever you want about me. Buzzy, Clue, Clitus. I'm not embarrassed of my life. I have nothing to hide. That's the difference between me and y'all. Especially you, Buzzy, sitting behind a fucking picture. Cam up. Vile is their middle name.
Vile is their middle name.
Yeah, he's Clitus, because I'm sure he has one. I mean, who gets all caught up in this?
I mean, here we are. I'm not actually caught up in it. I just like reviewing it. But I do find it a little, most men don't really care for this type of drama. It really is something that is more for women. It's just how we're hardwired, whatever. But not Clue. I mean, Cletus. He is right up in it. He loves it. I think he watches BJ more than Clue does.
The men in the center are batshit crazy. Yeah, they're gross. Niece, I thought it was a snake move right when Kresha went live before Jay even said it in the chat. I can't be the only one either. Right. And I ended my live. That's the difference between me and you, Buzzy. That day that you played Kresha's live.
Have you back, MK? You've been working. Oh, I like MK.
I ended my live and redirected to her so she could do another stream to make up for the one that got taken down. And then Chroma Reels makes a bunch of videos and tags Kresha in it. Leave her the fuck alone, weirdo. My husband is running around in these chats too. My husband doesn't go live and talk about other people's
I think it's
lives.
a little weird too. I don't know. My husband would never. I don't even talk to him about this stuff. If it ain't about four-wheelers, Harleys, he don't care. He would never be typing in the chat.
Okay, Kelly Gibson.
You too.
There's a lot of people in chats. It's another thing to FOIA request things on people's relationships, right? FOIA requesting personal stuff.
Now,
That's a little different.
You all, if I'm remembering this correctly, I don't remember Jay going real life on Brittany. Now, I could be wrong. I just remember her doing Bajango and telling her to shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. But I don't remember, I could be wrong. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember her going real life on Brittany. I don't remember her pulling up FOIAs and reading DV reports. That I don't remember, but I'm sure y'all will let me know.
Think. Oh, I didn't even see her come into my live asking Kresha to DM her. Kresha is a Vallow. She's Charles Vallow's niece, and she's a victim of a heinous fucking crime. Clitus making his own channel to harass people is wild, right? NH girl, how about Clue saying Beej's mom is burning in hell? What a gross right. Who can sit there and cheer that on? I see you people who cheer that on. You old women who used to watch me. And she's a victim of a heinous fucking crime. Clitus making his own channel to harass people is wild, right? NH girl, how about Clue saying Beej's mom is burning in hell? What a gross right. Who can sit there and cheer that on?
Thousands of people cheer it on. And then what they'll do is they'll try to come in other chats and shame you about something. Yeah, what about when Brittany did this? How come you ain't calling that out? Shut up. If you sit over there with a woman that is cheering on and talking about, or not cheering, talking about another woman's mother burning in hell, you can never, and I need you to hear me clearly, you could never say nothing to me. You can never make me feel bad. I see who y'all are.
See you people who cheer that on. You old women who used to watch me. I see you, Lucia. I see you, Shelby. You guys have compromised your own.
Jay called me old one time, and she's like, I don't know. She's got 10 years on me. She called me an old lady. I'm like, are you okay?
Morals and values to fit in. That is pathetic. It's pathetic. Anybody who says that about, shit own Bonnie B. Have you forgotten about what you have done? What is trash is what you are and what you did. And you have nerves calling others trash. Your big chat shows
Whose
up.
accent's that?
Doesn't even make, don't delete them. Don't delete them. I want to know what the fuck they're talking about. They don't even make sense. If they don't get it out in here, they're going to be getting it out somewhere else. So let them get it out. Because I'm done being lied on. What about what you did? What did I do?
All right, Jay, stop. Now, you can own your shit. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, I think it would do you a lot of good if you just came out here and said, yeah, I went a little too far with the Brittany J coverage. It was constant. You know, I said some foul shit myself. But when you come on here and what did I do? It's not a good look. People are going to remind you what you did. Just own it and move along like you have. And go ahead and spill the tea. We're listening.
I'm genuinely curious.
Pearl.
What does that mean? My big chat. See, it's all about numbers. Like, oh my God, like a dude, they're like worried about my chat. Oh,
Pearl, you
God,
want to come up with me? My brain is fried listening to these conspiracy theories. If not, fine. But I'll send it to you.
Does my chat look fat?
Does my chat look fat? Wanting to fit in. That could. All right, let me share it again.
She's not looking at me. I'm just real. I don't sit here and use people.
Okay, Jay, bring it down. Bring it down, hun. Okay, you're losing the people now.
But thank you, Googie. Squatch Watch. I know, Auntie Cheryl. Educated opinion. Is this a safe place to speak on how I think Buzzy is the scum of the earth? I wish Granny would distance herself as well and wake up, but completely appropriate. Hey, M. Thank you, delightful Pam. Do you know who It's Me, Bart? No, I do not. Ranny, I don't. JP, did you lie about the snake emoji thing because you wanted to stay cool with all of them? No, I lied about the snake emoji thing because I didn't want the drama.
Good question from JP. Did you lie about the snake emoji thing because you wanted to stay cool with them? She says she didn't want the drama. I don't know. I think she was a little scared, and there was nothing to be scared of. The bee is nothing to fear. She's all growl. She just sits up there and growls. There's nothing to be scared of.
I got, right? I mean, you could see what happened. That's what I was trying to avoid. I wanted to continue doing my own content, minding my own business. I was covering something completely.
Do you all, let me ask you all, do you think that she wanted to get away from the Britney network, the BNN network? I think, here's what I thought. I think she was getting bored with the BNN network. And because she does have a true crime channel with 100,000 subs. And I always thought it was weird that someone with that many subs for true crime would just go down to covering this one YouTuber all the time. I think maybe it was fun for her for a little while and then she started getting bored. That's what I think. What do y'all think? She incited so much hate. Yes, she did. The Bajanga was nonstop. It was. I think she started getting bored with it though. And then when the fallout happened, she just moved along. Why is that holding comments again? Who said vile things about B. Tim's mom? Probably no one heard it. Yeah, no one. Is he still home that somebody said bad things about his mother? Oh my God, the reach. B. Tim, stop lying like that. You need to stop. I thought he was taking a break. Yes. I think she does better with true crime. And when she started just Britney 24/7, I don't know. I think she got bored. Deet says, nah, she wasn't bored. She just got called out. Yep. She just got called out by those close to her. Then she just suddenly realized all the bad things they were doing. Sure, Jan. You have a point.
Off from what they talk about. And I didn't want to fuck with them. They're going to drop Granny after her court case is over as soon as they can't grift off her anymore. I don't know. Those guys have been going back and forth for years.
Really, Doodles? What did he say? Who talks about people's mothers except for Clue?
Everyone and anyone who comes on YouTube should not be doxxed, not creators or subs. Some people have too much time in their hands.
All right.
I don't know, man. Me too, Jiggy. I mean, when you say got away, like I wasn't trapped. Like people say, oh, I'm glad you got away from that, but it really kind of was a blessing in disguise. I didn't like wake up one day and go, oh my God, these people are shitbags.
Okay. Yeah. So you knew this the whole time?
It was like a gradual like veil being lifted to what went down with me because I didn't do anything to them people. Jay, did you happen to see True's stream with Mallory the other night? The sexual harassment was oozing out of the screen. It was so bad. That dude is
I
broke.
saw it. I was disgusted. Again, Mal, whatever you're going by, you are a strange woman. And again, moderator in 2022 and friend. Move around. Move along. When you went up on Truths, that was so cringy. That was the cringiest, and him asking those weird questions. I don't Mal or whatever her name is, she was a little uncomfortable with some of those questions. But hey, as long as she can talk about Brittany J. Let's see, what did Melissa say? Yeah, but all is forgiven now, which isn't an issue, laugh out loud. But that also means the next round of hate bonding comes along. Yes, wash, rinse, repeat. I don't get it. It couldn't be me. It could not. Hey, Count Tessa. Look, y'all like who you want to like, but I ain't hate bonding with nobody. I don't want to do that. I just, ugh, gross. It is. No creator should lose. Sorry. No creator should be loose with their tongue when it comes to real people's lives. Some things don't belong online. I say that all the time. And at the same time, private stuff should stay yeah. Keep some of this stuff offline. It will be used against you later. All right, we're going to listen to a little bit more of this.
Your viewers were trapped
I did see that video tripper you were talking about where the bee called, it was over on Narcos Clips. The bee called Clue, and Clue sent her straight over to voicemail. She was busy with her conspiracy theories, trying to put this Brookie Cookie account on Reality Wins and somebody named Crimology.
by it. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I saw clips of it. I don't watch Truth. Like, you couldn't pay me enough money to watch that weirdo. But I've seen clips of it. And I think that Mallory is a fucking weirdo. That's what I think. I think it's fucking weird to be a mod for someone in 2022.
Yeah.
And to be in 2026 up on people's panels talking about their fucking home life. I think that is so weird.
You think?
Like, dude, go on a date or something. That is so weird to me.
Does that Mallory have like a life, a kid, a husband, or something? Anything else to do besides reminisce of days of old about Brittany J? I mean, seriously, she's everywhere. Like, there's that Mallory chick again.
Like, if I had a mod from 2022 go on a panel and start talking about my home life, like, what the fuck? 4 years ago? Get the fuck out of here, weirdo. I think she wants Brittany's life.
That's funny, Tess. A couple of days ago, Clue dropped from B's panel and went on funny. This is funny, and I don't blame Clue. You know how the bee will be away from her channel for hours and not know what's going on? I tell you who will not hold it down for her and keep the chat entertained. That is Clue. Clue will sit there on mute and continue shopping on these sites she shops on, looking for cheap bras. She ain't holding it down for the bee. She will sit there on mute. I think it's hilarious. But B. Tim, however, he will hold it down and just ramble about nothing. Not Clue. Dates, I know exactly. Oh my gosh. It's like that weird ex-football player that still goes to high school parties to relive his old glory days. Yes. You know the type. Yes, you know the type. Hey, KCG. I know it's gross to see any they straight. It's net without fail. They go right over to the other side, spill all the tea, and It doesn't matter what was said about him. Look at that Nana lady. They talked horrible about her. But she's loved now and she loves them. Oh my God, Deets, that was the best analogy. Oh, Tess said, soup, bees come back for that. Is Clue is not a managing mod. She can't hold it down. Comprehension is hard. No, Clue's just not going to do the work for you. She's got her own panel. If she wants to review Brittany, which she will, she'll do it, but she ain't going to hold the panel down for you, B. She's not. B Tim's about the only one that will do that, and a couple of randoms that I have no clue who they are. No clue, but they will. I love you, B.
Malicious intent.
Did I run Pearl?
I don't like when creators don't cam up. Yeah, you should. You shouldn't like that. You shouldn't sit there and look at a cardboard cutout every day and think they're the end all be all. Get out of here. You still bring up Critical K, not much different. I do? Midnight, when's the last time I brought that bitch up? Other than saying that Buzzy was a mod for her. I don't even think about that bitch. Dude, that bitch ain't even on YouTube anymore. You talk.
She don't really bring up Critical K, does she? And they were like, I think they were actually friends. I could have sworn I saw a picture of those two together.
About Critical K, what? Oh my God. I think some people take YouTube way too serious. It becomes their life. Yep. JP, did your opinion on everything and everyone change after the accidental on purpose? Wait, what? Accidental?
Okay, I'm so glad JP asked about this. JP did ask some good question. Did your opinion on everything and everyone change after the accidental on purpose private StreamYard going live publicly? Do y'all remember that? Let's hear her answer.
On purpose, private StreamYard going live, public ally. No. I mean, no. That was a joke that we did. Yeah, plus we knew each other like since we were 16.
So she says that do y'all remember when it was on the bees and they were live and there was like, I think Granny, Jay, Nonsense, of course, the bee, and some other people. It was like they were having a private discussion in StreamYard and somebody accidentally went live. They're saying it was on purpose. It was a joke. But to me, the way Granny was being so candid and talking and the way she acted when she realized they were live, to me, she seemed upset. I don't know if that was a joke. I really don't. It didn't seem like a joke, and Granny didn't act like it was a joke at all. She seemed like she was really annoyed with it.
And so it's not just an online obsession. Hey, Dental Lori. Hey, Melmo. I could tell you about her home life. I don't call people the N-word while having a grandchild and stepchild of color. Again, why are you bringing up my family?
Jay,
I don't even know who you are. I don't know what you do, Midnight, because you're not even here.
Okay, that doesn't matter. You said that. It came out. Everybody heard it. I've yet to hear you address it.
Under your real name. You want a link? You want to come up and talk? I'm all for talking.
If I would have been Midnight, I would have actually taken that link. I would have actually taken that link and went up and asked her about that because I would like to know. I said tooken. Over here saying
JP, so it was really on purpose. It was. Yeah, we just played it off. It was a joke.
You played it off. It was a joke.
Yeah, Unplug number 1 explained that there was a vibe around Halloween when Cluminati. Why are you laughing? Do you want a link or not? I mean, do you have anything else other than to bring in my grandkids? Just wondering. Because my grandkids are really none of your damn business.
Pearl Devere.
That's what's wrong with you people. That's why you're.
No,
I
darling,
thought I ran.
Restream wouldn't let me in. I had to restart my browser, but I'm here
Oh,
now.
okay. Did you watch this last night?
I did watch quite a bit of it last night, and I thought she was truthful in some parts, and that she was
Yeah.
economical with the truth in other parts. So some of the things that she said, I just thought, you're still hoping that you and Granny have got a way back, and you're not sort of willing to, sort of put the gravestone on that yet.
She's not willing to yet. I think she still has love for Granny. I do.
I think she
But
does, and I do think that I get the feeling that it's not that Granny's got necessarily anything against Jay, just that Granny is worried about losing all these people who are contributing money to her situation. And I can kind of understand that. I mean, she's in the middle of legal disputes, but
you're a little low, Pearl.
it's just, am I?
A little. You're usually
Uh,
as clear as a bell, but I know that headset.
I'm going to have to get a new one. I think that it's the money
Now you
situation that is motivating Granny.
to stay with the hive and clue and all that.
Yeah, I think so.
It must be, but I feel like Granny. This is how I feel. This doesn't mean that I'm like her buddy. This is just my opinion on it. I feel like Granny has a good subscriber. I don't know. I feel like she's got enough supporters and
I think
people.
she has, but I wonder why she doesn't feel that.
I
Whether
wonder.
why she thinks that she needs to sort of keep online, keep in line with the others. I don't know.
I don't either because Granny has a lot of people out here that really like her. And I think that they would stay with her if but she ain't going to. Not yet. I think they're holding on by a thread.
Yeah.
Good morning, Lana. Yeah, exactly. Dre, good grief. Jay addressed it without addressing it. I really haven't heard her say, look, here's what I said, and I'm sorry. I haven't heard that. Maybe I missed it. Indy says, I don't think it's so much money, but support of the community. I can totally understand it. Yeah. I think Remy. Exactly. I was about to say that. She has a core group of supporters who may not be able to bankroll this. That's true too. But the bee has said several times, especially here recently, that she's not dropping Granny's link anymore as far as her legal funds because Granny never did that for her. So I don't know why she still holds on to them.
I tell you, the
Trash
bee
bag.
would fight you for a dime in the gutter. She really would.
Yes, she would. That is one thing that is very near and dear to her is the money.
Because that's all you can do is bring up people's kids, grandkids. I don't have little kids, so you got to bring grandkids into it. You're trash. Only trashy people do that. That's why I don't want shit deleted. I'm not glossing over anything. I'm not a racist, Midnight.
Uh,
Crack that link, Jack.
I don't know, Jay. I
Notorious.
don't know any non-racists who drop the words that you drop. Let me just put it that way.
either. At least address it and explain it. I don't know why she hasn't. Some people say she has. I haven't heard it. I mean, it was very clear to most of us that heard it.
I don't know how the hell do you address that in any way other than yes, I was being racist. I don't know what else you can say about
I
it.
don't.
What other explanation is it? It's like it was out of context thing that Clue says. Show me the context where using those descriptions of people or that word isn't racist because I don't know of one.
I don't either. I don't know how you can explain that one away. And it is the same thing. I mean, Clue will always holler, it was taken out of context, or other people will talk for her. Did you happen to watch Truth, Pearl? I only watched 20 minutes of it this morning, and it fried my brain.
I watched about 10 minutes of it last night. I wasn't buying any of it. I
No.
thought it was incredibly suspicious the way that, like, creators would butt in and go, "Oh, well, we're not at that part yet," or they'd be
Right.
clearing their throats. They were really trying
Clearing
to guide him through this. It is so obvious to me that Truth set this up himself, and
Yeah.
this is now what, the second or third explanation as to who
Mhm.
Brookie Cookie is. They tried the Jonesing one for a long while, and they just could not make that stick because it didn't make any logical sense, unless suddenly Jonesing was psychic and knew several years ago that she was going to have a future argument with the guy called Truth that she'd vaguely seen on TikTok. There's no way that that story holds together. And I'm pretty sure that Jonesing doesn't have the only time machine in the world. So I don't quite know how they were going to try and make that stick, but they tried. They really, really tried. And now they've
They
got another
did.
story. I don't know what to make of this story at all.
I think they're just reaching for the stars, and you're exactly right, Pearl. This is like the third story. Now they're trying to say that, which I have a small clip we'll play here in a minute, that it was a lady named, oh God, what was her name? They're trying to say it was
Crimology.
crimology. That
But
reality.
then they also insinuate that crimology is reality.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes. Somebody said in the chat, I'm due to be Brookie
Brookie
Cookie
Cookie.
any day now.
Yeah, the
Believe me,
story.
if I was going to do anything to Truth, I would do it under this name. I wouldn't have any problem.
They know that they got caught, and I think last night was just a deflection off this Kramit stuff, which we kind of knew that they would do that, and tried to go back to the Brookie Cookie stuff again. Third story. Y'all got to make up your mind who it is. We already know, though. No one will convince me ever that it wasn't them.
And also, where is the original Brookie Cookie? The person who was on TikTok. Why are she and the gorillas not turned up to defend Truth? Where did they go?
Question. Let's see. Somebody sent me a clip. We're just going to listen to it. This is of Truth, Cletus, and Clue.
Can I just briefly say, let's see, I don't believe any of that story at all. I'm just saying that's what they claimed. We're
Yeah,
not
nobody
claiming that
believes
at all.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody with any sense who hasn't sort of been sipping the Clue-Aid believes that it's you.
the Clue-Aid. That's a good one, Pearl. We're just going to listen to this. Who is this on panel?
How much shit you been up to? You know, we know you like to do background checks. We know you like to dig. And I would say something titled research room would be just something you would fucking trip over your own fucking wig to get into. How long you been in
Let
there?
me slow it down. I got it sped up.
I was just going to say, goodness me, that sounds like speed banjo.
And we know he doesn't talk that fast.
You know, we know you like to do background checks. We know you like to dig. And I would say something titled research room would be just something you would fucking trip over your own fucking wig to get into. How long you been in there? Do they know who you are? Are you in there at all? Am I just fucking crazy?
Well,
I vote just crazy, but all the above too.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
These folks will make you that way.
Reality did some fuck shit in Dago's, yeah, but the funny thing about that, right? The fuck shit reality pulled on Dago, guess where she pulled it? In a motherfucking Discord.
You're muted.
Didn't she say she never had Discord though?
I can't confirm that, but it doesn't sound unfamiliar to me. I seem to recall that, but I don't know. I'm sure.
Not 100.
I'm sure the YouTube filing cabinet has a receipt on
No,
that if it
that was
exists.
convincing.
Oh, I'm for sure. Now I'll tell you what, Clue, you have a
yeah, that was real convincing.
Nothing is more convincing than somebody saying, well, it doesn't sound unreal to me.
Unreal. Let's hear that again.
Exists.
Oh, I'm for sure. Now, I'll tell you what, Clue, you have a copy of all the screenshots. You can send those to
Oh, wait,
nonsense.
let's go.
But I don't know. I'm sure.
Not 100.
I'm sure the YouTube filing cabinet has a receipt on that if it exists.
Oh, I'm for sure. Now, I'll tell you what, Clue, you have a copy of all the screenshots. You can send those to nonsense. Because I just think nonsense is like me. Like, you got to see it with your own eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dissect it.
Dissect it, yeah.
Chopping right now.
So
But
Brookie Cookie was born in Jay's Discord. No, so Brookie Cookie was a former board member, not a mod, okay, but a board member of mine at Gorilla Nation, okay? And
Brookie Cookie was a board member of his at Gorilla Nation. Okay, he's admitting that.
so what happened was the first picture that was ever, you look up Gorilla Nation, the first video.
They've got it
Why
sped up.
why doesn't he contact Brookie Cookie then? Even if they're not that friendly now, surely because this is an ex-board member, he would be able to contact them and go, could you come up on my panel and confirm that this person on YouTube was never you? And yet, nothing, because I don't believe Brookie Cookie knows that YouTube channel exists, because it's almost certainly Truth's channel.
Oh, yes, Melissa, I would. Melissa says, I have the screenshot, neatly collected soup. I wouldn't expect anything else from Melissa. If you want to go through them without listening to their poop, I would love that. Let's hear what they say, though.
So has Brookie Cookie tagged in it. And that's where I assume they got the name from. But the only person who was telling people about that, about my TikTok at the time, was Jay for Justice.
Huh?
Whoa.
well,
I thought it was Jonesin.
Right.
Wasn't he claiming that Jonesin was the person who knew about his TikTok?
Yeah, now it's Jay for Justice. Board member, right? No, because she don't fuck with him. Okay, Joneson says. Joneson, I hope you come out of retirement and go live about this. Hold on, let me hear this.
And Crimology admits in the messages that I've shown that it was them, how they did it, using a fake, blase. Then Cram it exposes a couple of their, alts. And then ultimately the last one I showed was a message of Crimology saying that they had deleted the messages that they sent to Cram It from the Brookie Cookie account so that Cram It didn't get caught with them.
Well, not that Cram It didn't get caught with them, but that Cram It didn't get blamed for that.
Blamed for it or whatever, yeah. By the way, happy birthday, Charmin.
Oh, my God. The reach. I don't believe any of this. Hold on just a sec. You got it, Pearl. Look, Pearl, you still up here? There you are. Do you mind if I run to the bathroom real quick, Pearl?
Hang on.
Thank you. I'll be right back.
Okay, I can't tell. Can't actually hear me. Hello? Everything is frozen up on this screen and I can't tell whether you can hear me or not.
Yes, Pearl, we can hear you.
Oh,
What happened?
I can't. The chat is gone. The mic sort of symbol is just sort of not working at all, and I can't tell whether anybody can hear me or not. I'm really sorry. I don't know what is going on with Restream, and
You had trouble with it last time.
My browser. Yes, but if you can hear me, then I will just ignore everything that it's saying to me and showing me.
Oh, yeah, we can hear you. You sound good.
and carry on. Why do they sound so
Can you hear
rushed
me?
and garbled if they're so sure of what they say? I can hear you, yes.
Okay. Okay. Just making sure. Why are they so stressed about the Brookie Cookie thing? I feel like it's a deflection.
They seem to be rushing over this, like falling.
Let's go to the part. I'm not going to play much of this. Hold on. I'm going to share screen.
I'm going to refresh.
And I am going to
okay?
show it. Okay, you go ahead and refresh. It gave her a hard time last time. Y'all remember she kept falling, coming back up, falling? All right, so this is truth. He is showing somebody's Discord. And I think it's Jay's.
Focus on that last statement from Kramet.
Oh, God.
So, man, LOL. I'm like, holy shit, LOL. It's all right here. I can close windows now. So that would, the way I read that is separated just like I read it, right? Like Kramet saw what they were seeing in that room and was like, holy shit, I can close down all the shit I've been looking through trying to get information. That's the way I interpret that.
Right. That's how I took that too.
Okay. All right.
All right. So let's move. And I know I'm going a little fast, guys, but I'd just rather just serve it to you. You know, let's not beat around the bush. Bush.
Okay, whatever.
So then you think there's no way that this could serve up anything, you know, remotely close to, you know, something crazy, right? Like there's no way there's anything else that's going to be crazy that comes up. There's just not, you know,
God.
Okay.
until you get here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, this is at 5:19 p.m. Crimeology says, I used a different email like you do with alts, but I'm not very good at this. Kramet says, it's okay. I have never got caught sending emails to BJ. Wait, do you know that was me with the AXN?
Oh, my God. So Kramet admits, do you know that was me with the AXN News, Law and Crime, Duty Ron, all me. Wow. Crimeology said, no, I didn't. Kramet says, hey, laughing my ass off. I sent Law and Crime twice, and last time I even did a PDF. These people are weird as hell, Pearl.
News, Law and Crime, and Duty Ron, all me, LMAO. No, I didn't. Kramet says, LMAO. I sent Law and Crime twice. The last time I even had a PDF, LOL. Crimeology, you showed us your alts, and I noticed you something anywhere. Okay? Now, is that you admitting to how you created the Brookie Cookie account? I do believe it is.
How did you get that from that? I've got questions. Why are you all not focused on what Kramet has done? And now it's Crimeology is what?
It is. I do believe that's what that is. And
Oh my God.
that's odd because you admitted to multiple alts. So what other alts are you out here running? And furthermore, that would mean, Crimeology, that you, in fact, let me get these back up.
You, in fact, what?
That would mean that you, in fact, hold on, are the one that was harassing BJ using her family's name.
Not it,
Maybe.
And then listen to Cletus. He's like, he's the smartest out of all of them. He's like, hold on, no, hold on. Wait, we ain't there yet. You're getting ahead of yourself. We're trying to spin these conspiracies, buddy. Hold on. Let me handle this.
Lies that, but let's skip over that for just a minute.
Let's skip over that for just a minute. Interesting. Let me see what y'all are saying. What Joneson say? If this shit don't show you how wild bored people can get, I don't know. I don't either. This is, I mean, they're completely looking over what Kramet did, right? Of course, because she did it against Brittany. So that's fine. That's good. Don't worry about it. Hate makes us stupid. But I think we can spin another conspiracy here, guys. Who can we put Brookie Cookie on now? Nobody.
You can
Trying to
pull up
figure it
if you're planning to pull up that what you got
Yeah.
sent. Okay,
Yeah, I
go ahead
am.
and pull that up and we can talk through it.
A lot.
Now let's go over here.
Yeah, it's crazy. Is
So criminology,
Why is he wearing makeup?
I got a question.
What?
Did it make you feel better to dox my wife? Do you think that by the other texts that I have and communication that I have, that it's going to be real easy to prove that it was with malicious intent?
Oh. Oh. You old lying skeezy. Oh, I'm so grossed out. You know damn good and well you did that. Here you are looking like a whole weirdo trying to convince. Oh my gosh. I gotta hear this again.
Do you think? So criminology, I got a question.
Oh,
Did it make you feel better to dox my wife? Do you think that by the other texts that I have and communication that I have, that it's going to be real easy to prove that it was with malicious intent?
I want you to prove it. I don't even know who criminology is. I don't believe you. And you're not convincing. Oh God. Y'all hear this shit? That's what I think, Kim. A lot of people are covering their ad. I cannot either, Butterfly. Right, Marlena? You know damn good and well. He did this. Very pale. The reach here, and people are going to actually fall for this. Like God help the stupid.
Especially in your state.
Oh, gross.
Especially in your state.
Put your cigarette away. All right. Pointing it at especially in your state.
I don't think that was a very good idea, if you want me to be honest with you.
What? That doesn't even, if you want me to be honest with you, what? No. Be honest with us and just tell the truth and say, I doxed myself and my wife so I could be out with them. This is, again, the third story you have told of who is Brookie Cookie. Damn it, it's y'all.
I just don't think it was.
You never can tell.
Oh God.
Your specific state miserably, you decided to not only go to her side, but then participate in making a fake alt, doxing my wife, and then letting other people take the heat for you while you sat back with Jay and the rest of the, strategy room and laughed about it.
Do you see Heather?
How fucking dare you?
Do you see Heather 3193's comment?
I didn't know.
Let's just go back.
Responded, holy shit, thank you, person that just sent me that. Whoa. Now keep a Crimology 1. You zoom in, it's going to say the time at the top, 11:10:25, 8:37 p.m.
I just want to hear how he makes this leap.
Okay, 8:37 p.m. Write that down. What does it say? Come over to the research room. What research room? That's Jay for Justice's research room. What does it say underneath that? I found truth on Facebook by his real name.
Uh-oh.
Now, if you go over to the side, it says November 10th, 2025.
Well, fuck me.
That would have been let's assume that's Eastern time zone. That would have been.
They're both the same time zones. Both of everything I'm talking about, same time zone on those screenshots.
Okay.
So then, yeah, it would have been what, an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Nope, less.
Her looking you up does not make her the Brookie Cookie account. It just makes her someone who was looking you up. Oh my God.
50 minutes.
Oh, okay. All right.
So what I'm about to show you is somebody went live and
Cramit looked you up. Could they be Brookie Cookie? No, because you, look here, dummy. You overdid it. You doxed yourself, and we know it.
immediately when this meeting started.
Oh.
Right. So let me go to so everybody sees this. This is you received an invite for Discord for the research room.
Oh, God.
Okay, underneath it specifically says, I found Truth on Facebook by his real name. That doesn't say Kramit found Truth. That doesn't say Kramit told us about Truth. Crimology is saying, I found Truth on Facebook by his real name.
I don't either, Kim. I don't either. I don't even believe that anyone really doxed him except himself.
Not Kramit.
Not Kramit.
Tonight,
It's good, y'all. Oh,
a certain someone, Jay, tried to push a hard narrative that Kramit gave all the information. But I'm going to show you by the end of this that absolutely can't be possible. All right?
I can't.
So we have
sense.
8:30.
They're trying to make it the same day, too. God almighty. They are, God, the cartwheels and the handstands they're doing to reach for Crimology being the one. I can't take his shit serious. It's just such a joke. Truth. Dude, please understand, the only people, and they probably don't believe you either. They just got to go along, get along, you know, the whole thing. Nobody believes this. Everybody believes you did it yourself. You told on yourself.
7 p.m. Let's go here at 9:24 p.m. And I apologize to my mod for having to do this. Is that it? No. Here we go. Charming comes to me and says, I think you're about to get doxxed, me or you. This is at 9:24 p.m. 9:24 p.m. Why?
Yeah, I heard about that, but I don't know why she said she was Brookie Cookie.
Because she had just gotten the text message. Okay? Because she had just read the text message off on the screen, talking about thank you to whoever got that. I've been waiting for this, da-da-da-da. Okay? Now, mind you, this is 43 minutes after the individual received this invite to come in. Okay?
Probably
now,
about the same. Well, no, okay, go ahead. Sorry.
It's all good. So now you go, all right, cool. So we got a timeline here. And you think to yourself, damn, this is weird. How would she get a text message? Oh, it must have come.
And how does he even get what happened here? Did Kramit send him all these Discord messages? Okay, let's just do this we'll just entertain it for a minute. So did Kramit send all the screenshots she took out of Jay's Discord and happened to send it to him last night? So that would, if we're just going to entertain that Crimology was Brookie Cookie, that means Kramit knew a long time ago. I'm going to need another pot of coffee.
From that meeting that was going on. Interesting. And then you think, man, this just doesn't seem right. Something about this isn't right. And you'd be right. Because here we have a communication between Crimology and Kramit. This is at 11:11 at 10:36 a.m.
And Crimology does say down here, I may or may not be Brookie Cookie. Why would she say that? Why? I'm telling y'all, I still believe they had something to do with it themselves. I don't know why she typed that in there. I really don't get it. And you can see that Kramit is the one who laughed about it. So, this was back in 11:11.
The morning I was doxxed.
I mean, that would be right around the same time. Brookie Cookie. I'll be damned.
Yes.
12:10. Oh, so okay. Right about 12 they would have been blocked.
Correct.
Holy
right.
Shit.
Now what you read here is that video is what got him kicked out of the kink community. Apparently, it's a no-no to call someone a good girl in the sub-dom lifestyle.
This gets
Kramit says, wow, at 10:41 a.m. At 12:10,
I gotta see what y'all are saying. Why would that lady Why would that crimology say I may or may not be the Brookie Cookie account? Because I thought that they had pieced together who Brookie Cookie was. I cannot make sense of this show. I really can't. Obviously, Cramit had to say they could get a pass for being involved and never letting them know about this research room before. Exactly. Really interesting timing here, Cramit. I'm so sorry for digging on you, Clue and Cletus. Here's everything. Here's all the screenshots. Right page, and you can change your Discord display name to anything you want. It doesn't have to match. No one went on his TikTok and found some random TikToker. Yeah, I know. Brooke Gen 1. But why would she say that? That didn't... Oh.
Apology says, I may or may not be Brookie Cookie. I may or may not be Brookie Cookie. Wow, that's pretty ballsy or funny, or I don't know exactly. What would you call that, Cletus?
Stupid.
Stupid. That's possibly what it is. Stupid could be it, huh?
Especially somebody that's been on these YouTube streets since 2010, and somebody that's been in at least one Discord since 21. Yeah, 21, been a part of Discords.
You know what? That does make sense. Also, let's take something else. All right. So let's go with, I like this one. This one gives a little bit of a
Ooh, stop.
I remember a story that was being told today about Cramit being in the war room or research room, and Cramit told all this information. And
all right, y'all, we're gonna get a little palate cleanser here. We're gonna listen to Wolfie's song again. Quiet exit. Hold on, I'll be right back, y'all. I really do need more coffee for this.
Soup still hot, bun still dangerous, y'all. Read carefully, yeah. Soup in the chat, pressurized, no cap. I speak one scorch earth, then I ghost like that. Talk all the smack, then I glide off scene. No goodbye tour, no dramatic routine. Announce your exit, oh baby, don't try. That's a one-way ticket to the drag of your life. I don't chase, I don't beg, I don't plead. I mark departures like it's part of my creed. If you don't like it, don't bar, don't tight. Hit unsubscribe real quiet, real polite. No think pieces, no wounded pride. Doors right there, use it and slide. Unsub on your way out, hush your mouth. Soup talk reckless and I face right out. No sides chosen, no cape, no cheer. I will never wet milk or Brittany J clear. Simpson formation, scatter disperse. This ain't a fan club, take it somewhere worse. They swear I'm aligned, swear I'm in the mix. Nah, I stir chaos, then I dip real slick. No loyalty tours, no saving, no brand. I stand alone, do you understand? You scream accountability, I scream log off. Still trending while you spiraling soft. Soup don't babysit feelings or egos inflated. I rose, I vanished, I stay unbothered and waited. Say less online, say more to yourself. Your exit speech ain't hell. Bring your help, announce you're leaving as comedy gold. I drag it, I mark it, I read it cold. Unsub on your way out, hush your mouth. Soup talk reckless and I face right out. No sides chosen, no cape, no cheer. I will never win, over Brittany J clear. Sim so loud, but the math don't math. Take that, worship somewhere else. Fast, hiding in the wings, dramatics on 10. Write a whole opera about a bond that ain't been. Big emotions, spotlight Thursdays. One-sided babe, Soup said no rehearse. Crying loyalty, loyalty, there. Soup don't like Heidi, never did, don't care. I don't need a panel, I don't need a crew. I press record, chaos brews. Say what I want, then I moonwalk on. You still explaining, I already won. This ain't a democracy, ain't group chat law. I roast, I coast, and I lock the door. Soup still talk, Soup ain't bad song. Quiet exits only, get cooked on sight. Soup still talk, Soup ain't bad song. Quiet exits only, get cooked on sight. Unsub soft, get dragged hard in it.
Shout out to Wolfie. Phew. I needed a minute because none of this. Thank you, Sally. You always come in and ask people to hit the like. I appreciate you doing that. Oh, God. Let's see what y'all are saying. Thank you, Grandma Sherry. It really? You think UA could be? I don't know, man. I always felt like it was truth, and he kind of told on himself because when he was originally doxxed, I'm using air quotes, you can't see me. Doxxed, it was over on Trisha Talks. He was on panel. Somebody come in under that account, Brooke GN1. Then he goes over to the Bees. He's on her panel. He doesn't give her a heads up. Hey, I was doxxed over at Trisha's, so be on the lookout for this. Okay, no. And then they come in the Bees and dox him again. And then I'm no part of this. I just roast, report, commentary, move on. I'm no part of this weird shit. A couple months later, someone types his wife's name in my chat. UA, I don't know his wife's name. Don't care. You're not going to make me care. Sorry, dude. UA's like, that's his wife's name. Okay. Lindsay's like, quit calling attention to it, UA. You never acknowledge the docs. So anyway, I end my live that name in my chat because you ain't pulling that slick shit over here to make yourself a victim. But anyway, there's been so many stories of who Brookie Cookie is and ain't. I just know. I will not ever understand why Crimeology said she may or may not be that account. That wasn't good. And that did, you think, yeah. You think Brookie Cookie is truth? Well, it's convenient that that's somebody he knew. Seriously, Kim. I don't know why Crimeology said that. That wasn't a good move. That was dumb. Cramit had all this information. When Cramit gets called out, then Cramit's like, look what I got. Y'all are some dirty mofos. I wouldn't trust a one of yous with nothing. Exactly. How does anyone know what his wife's name is? We don't even see his wife, hear his wife. He pretended his wife was bringing him coffee one day. It's very weird. You can tell those are his DMs with crime. Wait a minute. You can tell those his DMs with Crimeology because notice the invite to the room is in there. So it's not the room that's their DMs. Oh, really? Hold on. I'm not playing him anymore, but I do want to look at it. I don't know what it is about this guy. I cannot listen to him. I can't even barely look at him. There is something very strange about him. Let me. Just looking at something.
May not be Brookie Cookie.
Now that Discord he is saying is Jay's Discord, right? Those are direct messages. Uh-huh. Yeah, because there's nobody else in here communicating. Why? Why is Crimeology and Cramit talking about this? And Cramit knew this the whole time? You see why I don't do conspiracies. My brain is fried this morning. I'm not going to pretend like it ain't. Stop, back up. How does UA know her name and intentionally draw attention to that dox? Because she was alleged. Well, no, she was doxed in Trisha's and the bees that day. Hold on, let me see what y'all are saying. But anyway, it came from their own side, not from over here. Exactly. So hey Peg. So let's remember that came from their own people. If truth ain't brookie cookie, which I still have a hard time believing, it came from their own people. Now, ain't that something? Your own people was digging. Yeah, something in the milk ain't clean. Let me look at this again.
Interesting. Okay.
There's an invite. Come over to the research room. I found Truth on Facebook by his real name. And there's Cramit, 11/11/25. Oh my God. Sorry. I just saw this. Laugh out loud research. Why do people overuse laugh out loud? You're not laughing out loud. Did you hear him on QBs? I'm listening to the B now. I see you got into the room. We were tagging you early, but couldn't tell you in voice chat to come over.
And then you think
between Crimology and Cramit. Oh man. Crimology said, I use different email like you do with alts, but I'm not very good at this. Cramit says, it's okay. I have never got caught sending emails to BJ. They go on to let people know that they were pretending to be AXN News, Law and Crime, and Duty Ron. Wow. And I can't see because they've got that up, what that says on the bottom. This is weird as shit. Can it be traced? Deleting Brookie Cookie from your DMs. I don't want that to be put on you. Where did these come from? Yes, those are private. Yep. Pay attention to the dates. Yeah. Let's see what the dates are on this one. God, 11/11/2025. What are you gathering from this, Melissa? Yeah, this was in November, right before Jay got caught trolling Melissa. Trolling, right, Melissa Jade? UA is a Muppet. I'm going to wait to see what y'all are saying. I'm not going to pretend like my brain is working on this level because it's not. I do not understand what exactly is going on. Same month. Well, it's in November. No, my brain is fried on this one too. Especially with this being like the third story that they've came up with. And then conveniently, they get these DMs from Cramit. This is tracking for you all? Well, you're going to have to break it down to me like I'm 5. How's the grammar and punctuation look? Let me look. They're using punctuation. It looks fine. Moving around. What is this? Allegedly with Brittany J, something there highlighted. Oh, God. I can't go further down this rabbit hole. I have no clue, y'all. Not tracking at all? No. Yes, Madison, they can be faked. I just find it very convenient when, as soon as Cramit is getting called out by Jay, her girl Crama Reels, suddenly they have these messages between Crimology and Cramit. Timeline is off. Thank you, Madison. When did this happen? I cannot remember. Was this back in October? I feel like the Brookie Cookie stuff was back in October. And that was in November. They do after hours. So, yeah, I don't know about these screenshots. I mean, they could be real, but something about the timeline ain't right. Jones, and you still in here? When did this Brookie Cookie, Gorilla Nation, all that stuff come about? Is she still in here? There she is. I'm going to put it out here. Here is my tinfoil hat theory. Crama Reels is cram it. Oh, my God. Well, we might as well put on our tinfoil hats too, people. I could have sworn it was too, but kind of more towards October. Yeah. Yeah, because who makes, I don't know. These AI videos are so weird. These clip channels are getting stranger by the day. Yeah, 11/11. Okay, Deets, do you remember when he was? Let me go look at Johnson's channel. Hold on. Let me just find Johnson. There she is. Big worm. Twerking. I'll have to go down to here and look. That was a month ago. My brain hurts. Mine does too. These thumbnails. So, let's see. Elevated spoof. Yes, all this was happening around Halloween. Around the holidays. Okay. What are you all getting out of those dates? 11/11. Yeah, it definitely is, Melissa. Wait a minute, not that date. Name that date. Oh, okay. Yes, it was in Trisha's talks. Oh, and when did Jay have the fallout? That is a good question. I could have sworn that was back in October. I keep going back to October. I don't know. I'm going to have to really look into this. What are you face palming for? Okay, the fallout with Jay happened on 11/11. All right. Man, I thought it was around Halloween. Well, that's right after Halloween. I don't know. Yeah, my brain hurts from trying to figure this out. And I've been on here a little over 2 hours. I'll probably come back on later on this evening, try to figure this out, what is going on. I mean, it's not that deep for me, but I do want to get some clarity here, and I'm not going to get that from Clue Cletus and Truth. No, that ain't happening. I'm not listening to some weird conspiracy theories because, like I said, they've told 3 different versions, and now crimology is reality wins, and yeah, blah, 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 blah. It was in October. Brookie Cookie doxed his wife on November 11th. Okay. I believe you. This is crazy. Well, that's what conspiracies do. All right, y'all. I've got to get off here. I got to get some work done and do real life stuff and not trying to figure out what a Brookie Cookie is. You understand me? Thank y'all for hanging out with me this morning. I will probably be back on later this evening. I'm out. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed day.